Now, let me ask you a couple more questions because I know we're, how much time? An hour. Okay. So, I'm going back to the FHA appraisals.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when I have the buyer, the most common thing that comes up on the repairs is going to be the GFCIs and the peeling paint,
Mm-hmm.
broken windows. What other requirements does the FHA need?
Well, there's many. I no longer am on the FHA roster.
Okay.
And one of the reasons I'm no longer on the FHA roster is my health. I can no longer climb ladders. And one of the requirements that the FHA has is that you have to go up into the attic, okay, up into, if it's a hatch, you need to have a ladder and you need to go up there and stick your head up. You also need to stick your head down into the crawl space as well. Those are FHA requirements. So I'm leaving FHA work to everybody else at this point in time. But from my previous knowledge, the FHA is worried about what is health and safety requirements. Okay, that is one of their big things. Handrails is another little thing that they have. Handrails, the peeling and damaged paint needs to be scraped and painted, and if there's paint chips, those are going to need to be picked up. Okay, they're not going to allow any broken glass. They have what they call their minimum property requirements. They're worried about asbestos. You know, we don't see too much asbestos anymore, but it's still out there. And anything trip hazards. What I mean by trip hazards is in the sidewalk or on the porch. If the concrete has shifted and now part of it is sticking up, you could catch it with your toe. Okay, that's a trip hazard. They're not going to like that. An open electrical box. You know, how many of these people are amateur electricians and they take off the faceplate and they got wires hanging out? Any kind of screwy wiring, that is not gonna fly. So, you know, anything that's unfinished, if it should be painted and it's not, you know, is gonna flag them. So, as I state again, I'm not doing FHA inspections right now myself, so I'm a little rusty on them.